Hey guys, I'm Sarah Beth and welcome back to my channel. So I normally upload yoga, meditation, and like health videos on this channel, but I have ulcerative colitis and I want this to also be a place where I can talk about that for all of you who might have ulcerative colitis or might know someone who has ulcerative colitis. This video is a response to a question I got a long time ago, and the question was in relation to how do you deal with having ulcerative colitis in dating, living with others, going out with others, and being married. I answered that question a while ago, but I realized that it's actually a really good question, so let's address it here. This is my personal advice. I've had ulcerative colitis since I was I've had symptoms since I was 5. I was diagnosed probably when I was 8. More information about that in a whole different video, which I'll link. But for now, having ulcerative colitis and dating others or going out with others, married, etc. The first piece of advice here is to freshen up your perspective about your condition, because how you approach it and how you feel about it is how you set the tone for everybody else around you. If you're so embarrassed about it that like the mere mention of it makes you go bright red or makes you cry or makes you really upset, then the people around you have no idea how to support you. But if you find a way to approach this whole condition with maybe a sense of humor, or act like you're an open book, or even just be kind of like a spokesperson for it. Like, hey, I have this, and yeah, this is what it is. And yeah, like there's parts of it that kind of suck a little bit, and there's parts of it that are kind of normal, and it is what it is. You know, then the people around you are going to feel like they might be able to talk to you and ask questions and be there for you and support you. And that's a good thing, because the people in your life who love you want to be able to take care of you, especially during those really shitty times. The other thing here is that you don't have to tell anybody that you don't want to tell. It doesn't have to be something that you bring up on a first date. Instead, let it be something that comes in naturally over time. Naturally, you might tell them at some point that you have a sensitive stomach. And at some point, you might decide that it's the right time to tell them you have ulcerative colitis. But it doesn't have to be something that you sweat about. It doesn't have to be something that you're like, oh my gosh, do I tell them now? Like, just let it be what it is and have your, unique outlook on it, your unique perspective on it, so that you can be that open book and they can talk to you about it and they can ask the questions that they want to ask. And just be matter of fact. Try not to be Debbie Downer. Try not to be embarrassed. I know that that's tough for some of you who have just been diagnosed recently. This is like a lot to take on, but at some point when you're dating somebody, they're going to want to be there for you. Don't fall off the earth when you have a flare-up. And don't fall off the earth when you are going in for a colonoscopy, because that especially is something that the people who love you in your life are going to want to support you and be there for you about. They don't have to be there like in the room during those things, but they can know what's going on with you and to the degree that you decide to share. Okay, moving on. So when you're dating somebody or you're going out with friends or just going out in general, suggest restaurants that you like. If the person that you're going out with suggests like some super spicy ethnic restaurant and the first thing that goes through your mind is that scene from like Along Came Polly, then probably the best thing for you to do at that point is to tell them like, oh, you know what? I have a sensitive stomach. How about we go here instead? And you can offer a place that's like a steakhouse, American, Italian, sushi. I mean, there's a lot of great options that you can offer, and hopefully the whole sensitive stomach thing is enough to get them to back off on the spicy ethnic food. If they don't back off on the spicy ethnic food, then maybe that's a good time to tell them you have ulcerative colitis. Hell no, I'm not eating that. No. Do not sacrifice your colon for this person that you're dating. Just suggest the restaurant you want to go to and let that be that. Also, when you're going out to restaurants, this one's my dirty little secret I want to share with you. Look up the menu before you go. If you know where you're going, go onto their website, look up the menu, see if they have any like food intolerance options, like gluten-free options, and look up a really appropriate healthy option for you. Maybe a couple. When I go out to a restaurant with anybody, I'll look on the website beforehand, find a couple options, and then maybe even just make a choice. And this isn't so that you pressure the person when you're there. Like, I already know what I want. I'm good. What do you want? This is instead to save you from that moment of looking at a menu, trying to talk to somebody at the same time and look like you're engaged, but also trying to figure out 1, what can you eat? 2, what will you eat? 3, what are you in the mood for? Like, there's so much that can happen at the restaurant where you might be too overwhelmed to make a good decision. And let's be honest, bad decisions happen when we're hungry. So it's a good idea to look it up beforehand. That can be our secret. If you tend to get really nervous on dates or going out with people, and that nervousness results in like gas and bloating and really, really painful gas, then try carrying peppermint tea around with you, like little tea bags of peppermint tea. And that is a cheap and easy way to kind of ease some of that. I totally know that experience because I've experienced that many times. And all you have to do is throw a couple bags of peppermint tea in your pocket or in your purse, wherever you go, ask for some hot water and drink it before or after. I would do either. Well, anyway, peppermint tea is a really wonderful way to ease some of that digestive pain, the gas pain and bloating. If you don't have peppermint tea, you can try diluting a peppermint essential oil in water or getting some peppermint capsules. But peppermint tea is like the bomb. Go and get it. Super cheap and easy. If you're ever in the situation of sharing a bathroom with somebody, like ever, which happens all the time, then get yourself a purse-sized bottle of Poo-Pourri. So this is Poo-Pourri. This is the 4-ounce bottle that you can put like in your bathroom above your toilet. And it's made with essential oils, and you spray it in the toilet before you go. And then it like masks the top of the water so that whatever goes in, the odors don't come out. And it works, and it's good. And it's a good conversation starter. It's a funny and great gift, which I end up giving too many times. They have little purse-sized bottles that you can slip into your pocket or you can slip into your purse. And if you like share a bathroom with roommates, get the full-size bottle and put it in the bathroom. Encourage everybody to use it. If you are, at your date's house and when you gotta go, you gotta go. This might be something that kind of saves you a little bit. And it's so much better than having like a big can of like aerosol spray to put in the air. This is pleasant, it's light, and it doesn't like sting your skin or your eyes or your mouth or anything like that. Poo-Pourri is a product to look into. I'll link it down below. And I talk about all of my favorite products for ulcerative colitis in a whole different video, so also check out that link down below. My last tip when it comes to living with others or dating or being married is to, if you can, try to get your own bathroom. Like if you are in one of those like college homes where there's like multiple bedrooms, multiple bathrooms, see if you can arrange so that you have your own bathroom, or maybe you share your bathroom with somebody that you know quite well or you feel comfortable with. And the reason for this is because when you have ulcerative colitis and you're in flare, you gotta use that bathroom when you gotta use that bathroom. Like there's no idea of like holding it. And you wanna be with somebody if you're sharing that bathroom, whether it's your significant other, your husband, your spouse, your wife, your boyfriend, the person you're dating, your best friend, your roommate, whatever. If it's any of those people, you want to be able to tell them like, hey, I'm in flare up, so whenever you use the bathroom, can you please not be there for 40 minutes? Instead, like wrap it up. If you have that communication with somebody, then you're good to go. But if you don't, and you are sharing the bathroom with someone who's like in there like straightening their hair, then that might be a problem for you because you need to be able to talk about it with them. Otherwise, aim to get your own bathroom. I know that right now I have one bathroom here, and so that means that we share it with guests. I share it with my husband. My husband knows that he can't spend all the day in there. He needs to be quick, but our guests don't, and I don't expect them to. So I have to be really mindful when we have guests to work around that. But the next place that we buy will be a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, ideally with a master bedroom with its master bathroom. And that way it's my bathroom. And if my husband needs to use the bathroom at the same time, he has another one. Our guests can use the other one. It's just such a better deal for someone who has ulcerative colitis. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, those are my tips for having ulcerative colitis and dating, going out, living with others, and being married. I hope you found that helpful. And if you have any questions or comments or tips that you'd like to add, put that down below in the comment section. Make sure you open up the info underneath this video for all the links about everything that I talked about, the ulcerative colitis playlist, and subscribe to my channel for new uploads every Friday for yoga videos, meditation videos, vlogs, health vlogs, and ulcerative colitis videos. I'm gonna let you go with that, and thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day.